everyone, this is Boricua Binks 217 and welcome back to Let's Play 999. Now, it's been a while since I've played this, and luckily I had recorded a whole bunch of episodes, so I had a big backlog. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this LP. I've been utilizing some new techniques by changing the pitch of my voice for some of the male characters, and I actually had my friend Piccolo doing the voice for I think two of the characters. I can't even remember. Yeah, I think two of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Unfortunately, Piccolo is really busy this week, and I have limited time because my mom's on vacation from work. So I haven't had as much time to record. Plus, it's been hot as hell. And my computer room where I record everything is really hot. If I would open the window, it would be too noisy, so I'm suffering. I have a fan on and I hope it's not too noisy when I'm recording this. Okay, so I don't remember exactly where we left off. I think it was something bad happened. Oh, yes, the ninth man. Okay, yeah, bad. So now, yes, this, like I said before, I think this game is semi-blind. I saw Pharaoh 2091's LP of it. I enjoyed it very much. It's been a long time since I've watched the LP. Even though I kind of know the main storyline by heart, I don't know the details like how to solve the puzzles and I can't remember which choices lead you down which path, but as you can see here, there are multiple endings. I will be getting all of them. Oh boy. So this is going to be a long LP. And what else did I want to tell you guys? Oh, so basically, I would like some feedback from you guys. First of all, please let me know because today I'm going to be on my own and I'm not going to even bother doing the editing because it takes too long. So I'm gonna do the regular voice acting. I'm not gonna change my pitches or anything afterwards. Let me know if you prefer it like this or if you prefer what I did before with Piccolo and with me changing the pitch. Also, even though by the time I'm reading your comments, I'll probably have a lot of stuff already recorded, I would like some feedback to know also, what would you do? Like which doors you would choose and stuff like that. I'm just curious, which pathway you would go. I mean, no spoilers, please, but I'm just curious, like after in an episode where I would have to choose a door, tell me, oh, is that the same thing you would have done? I'm just really curious. I want us to have some conversation. I really like when people leave comments. And I think that's it. So let's see the fallout of what happened last time. Oh boy. I also realized I say oh boy a lot. So now I don't have the whole pitch changing thing, but I'll try my best to differentiate their voices. It's kind of hard though. All these men. Man, look, we only got 7.5 hours left, okay? You really sure you want to just sit around? No one was willing to argue this time. Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed. Oh man, he did such a funny job for Seven. How did he kind of gave him like a little bit of a country ghetto accent? I don't know. How did he do it? Okay. Sure you're not, or no. Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump. I think that's how he said it. How Piccolo was trying to do his voice like that. Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing. Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works. Correct. And so long as we follow the rules, we will most likely be alright. But... But what? Who's going to go in which door? June looked toward the number doors. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door. Then it would seem we will have to split up. Wait. Lotus looked terrified. Yeah, I don't blame her. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5. Come now, don't be selfish. Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here. He's like, ugh, woman. But can you blame her? That's awful. I wouldn't want to go through there. And we were doing so well. Ace shook his head sadly. Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5. Well, honestly, can you blame them? I would not want to go in there at all. Santa's like, I don't care about being brave or manly. Oh, Santa, not you too. Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over them, you got another thing coming. Think. Another thing coming. That was the last straw. What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going? Yeah. So? It doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5. Oh god. There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke. Fine. I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me? There was another long silence. This time, Snake was the one to break it. I'll go. Oh, you're so brave, Snake. Ah! Sorry. Oh, man. It's bad enough in Phoenix Wright that I'm always fangirling over Edgeworth, but here I am fangirling over Snake. I clearly have a type, right, guys? Okay. What? Don't worry, you'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later. How do you know that? Because I do. That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5. Brave girl. What am I going to do with you? There's nothing you have to do. Ace stepped forward. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2, which would be 9. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, which would be 5, yep, digital root will be 5. 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5. Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be? Junpei did a quick mental calculation. They'll be fine. Lotus, Santa, June, and Junpei remained. Their bracelet numbers were 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would their digital root be? 8 plus 3, 11, plus 6, 17, plus 5 is 22, which would be 4. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know why my brain just went bloop. Me no likey math. He repeated what he determined. It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4. Then we can go into door 4. Yeah, that worked out well. Junpei ran over the team assignments in his head one more time. 4 people would go into door 5. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. 4 people would go into door 4. Lotus, Santa, June, and Junpei. Junpei had to ask himself if the teams were what he really wanted. Beyond door 5 was what remained of the 9th man. Why are you gonna change your mind, dude? I don't want to go through there. He never wanted to see that thing again, but Something in him said it would be unwise not to examine the corpse even a little closer. Why would you want to examine it more? No. Of course, if he went through door 5, he wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. True, it would be possible for him to bring June with him through door 5, but that would mean she would have to see the horrific carnage that waited there. Junpei didn't want that. Junpei was torn. Should he stay silent and go through door 4? That's what everybody wants. Come on, man. Or should he stop them all and insist on door 5? And of course, because we're the player, we would get what we want, really? Is that how it works? That's really messed up, though. As he turned his options over and over in his mind, Ace spoke up. Alright then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? He began to walk toward door 5. Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind. Junpei, which door do you want to go through? I feel like they're pressuring me to go through door 5, but I'm like, nah, I think 4 is fine. I'll have to go through door 5 later anyway, when I'm doing the other endings. But for now, let's avoid the bloodshed. Junpei decided that door 4 would be fine. He would go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. Oh, that means I'm not with Snake. I'm sorry, Snake. But Santa's my other bae, so that's okay. I'm kidding. Why had Junpei even considered doing otherwise? He would be there for June. For Akane Kurashiki. That seemed good. He felt it was the right choice to make. Yes, I think so. He made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood. No duh. It's pretty obvious. He watched the other 4 walk toward their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and 7. Junpei said nothing as they left. Before long, they had reached door 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel of the red. Ace grabbed the lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions. Goodbye. Be careful. Ooh-wee. Good luck, y'all. As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open, the mouth of a great hungry beast. Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the 9th man. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing. Snake had no such problems, as his blindness made him immune to the horror. But didn't they say there's like smell though? He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood. Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you? Yeah, get a move on. He's so cool though. Snake had not even bothered to turn around, but the other 3 steeled themselves and stepped through the door. Okay. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door. They pressed their ears to it in an attempt to hear what might be taking place on the other side. Nosy! Oh, kind of curious. It's beeping. It's just like before. Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet. Do you think they're okay? June's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. It was 7. Hey, there it is. That's gotta be that dead thing. Come on, get over here. We gotta authenticate. They're okay. The beeping stopped. The sighs of relief were audible, even through the heavy door.
Phew, looks like it stopped.
Junpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief of their own.
Hey guys, are you doing all right over there?
They had heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
Yep, we're fine.
Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same, too.
Awesome, thanks. That helps a lot. Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that. Okay. Junpei and the others left door 5 and headed toward door 4. They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. Both Santa and June have that annoying weird sleeve thing that I don't like. 4 asterisks appeared on the screen. Junpei grabbed the lever and turned around.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them and turned back toward the red.
All right, let's go.
With strength and determination, he pulled the lever.
Determination!
I hear that word now and I always think of Undertale.
Run!
The 4 of them leapt through the door together. Uh-oh, what the? The moment they had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist. Oh no, and look at that hallway! In the center of each bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash. The detonator's countdown had begun. In the long moment that each of them spent staring at their wrists, don't waste time! Run, fools! The numbered door behind them closed, the sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway. There was no way back now. They were committed, if they could not find a device to deactivate their detonators.
Hey, where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap. Start looking.
I already am. They began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken time to think, they would likely have discerned that the doors led to cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah!
There wasn't time to count them, to be sure. Junpei ran to the nearest door. He grabbed the knob and shook it hard. It wouldn't open. It didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door, and saw that his companions had already run to doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. They're screwed! Their own words confirmed his fears.
Shoot! This one's no good.
Same here.
It's not moving!
June was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in her direction, his eye caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red light. It flashed at him dimly from the end of the hallway. Duh! I would have run to the end of the hallway.
That's it! Over there!
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lotus, and June and pulled them toward the light. Santa called out to them as he ran.
Hey! How many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, dang it. I'm asking you how many seconds we have left. In all likelihood, Junpei figured, nearly a minute had already passed since the door had closed behind them. If that was true, with urgency foremost in all of their minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them. Hurry! Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. He slammed his hand against the scanner panel. The other three quickly followed suit. Phew. With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward. That was really intense. Okay, that was really, really intense. And we're gonna cut this video right here, guys. I know not much happened other than, discussing which door and then going in the doors, but I want to keep these videos short. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Please do as I asked earlier and leave some comments and give me some feedback, okay? Uh, until next time, have a nice day. Bye.